Have you ever thought about the power of laughter? Today, we're opening the curtains on a topic that may just be the key to unlocking a higher sense of self-esteem. We're talking about the transformative power of laughter. Laughter isn't just a response to a clever joke or a silly mishap. It's a powerful tool, a force that we can harness to build our self-confidence. But how does this work? Well, it all comes down to perspective. When we laugh, especially at ourselves, we're shifting our perspective. We're taking a step back from the seriousness of life and looking at things through a lens of humor. This shift can help us view our flaws and mistakes not as failures, but as opportunities for growth and even amusement. By embracing laughter, we're not just brightening our days, we're boosting our self-image and in turn, our self-esteem. Stay tuned as we dive into the art of using humor to improve your self-esteem. The first step to harnessing the power of laughter is building self-acceptance and self-confidence. To embark on this journey, we must start by recognizing our personal strengths and weaknesses. Each of us has a unique blend of abilities and areas for improvement. This is a fundamental aspect of being human, and it's something that should be celebrated, not feared. Think about your strengths. Perhaps you're a great listener, or maybe you have a knack for solving complex problems. These are the traits that make you stand out, the traits that make you, you. But alongside these strengths, it's equally important to acknowledge your weaknesses without judgment. Maybe you're not the best at time management, or perhaps you struggle with public speaking. Remember, these aren't flaws, but opportunities for growth. Accepting your strengths and weaknesses as part of who you are forms the foundation of self-acceptance. It's about embracing your whole self, not just the parts you like. Self-acceptance isn't about complacency, but rather about acknowledging your current state as a starting point for personal growth. Building upon this self-acceptance, we now turn to self-confidence. Self-confidence is the belief in your abilities. It's the spark that ignites when you recognize your potential and realize that you are capable of achieving your goals. Self-confidence is not about being perfect, but about having faith in your ability to learn and grow. By recognizing your strengths, accepting your weaknesses, and believing in your potential, you cultivate a positive self-image and an enhanced sense of self-worth. You start to see yourself not as a collection of flaws, but as a unique individual with a special blend of traits and talents. With self-acceptance and self-confidence, you can begin to see the lighter side of life. You can laugh at your mistakes, not because they're insignificant, but because they're a part of your journey. And remember, it's okay to stumble as long as you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and face the world with a smile. And if you can laugh along the way, even better. Now, let's challenge those negative thoughts with a dash of humor. We've all been there, right? Those pesky, self-deprecating thoughts that creep into our minds when we least expect them. But what if we could flip the script and use humor to challenge this negative self-talk? Imagine you're at work and you make a minor mistake like spilling coffee on your desk. Instead of letting those negative thoughts take over, "Oh no, I'm so clumsy, everyone's going to think I'm a mess." Stop for a moment and find the humorous side. Perhaps you could say, "Well, I've always said I need to be more caffeinated, but this isn't quite what I had in mind." By using humor, you're not denying that a mistake happened, but you're also not letting it define you or ruin your day. You're acknowledging the situation, but in a light-hearted way that reduces its negative impact. Here's another example. Say you're at a social gathering and you say something a little awkward. Instead of retreating into your shell and thinking, "I'm so socially inept, why did I even come here?" try to laugh it off. You might say, "Well, that's one for the things I shouldn't have said Hall of Fame." These examples might seem trivial, but they're representative of a mindset shift that can have a profound impact on your self-esteem. When you can laugh at your mistakes and awkward moments, you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you're not defined by these things. You're human, you're fallible, and that's okay. This approach is not about mocking yourself or making light of serious errors. It's about recognizing that we all have our quirks and flaws, and that's what makes us unique. It's about learning to embrace our imperfections rather than being held hostage by them. So the next time you find yourself slipping into negative self-talk, pause for a moment. Find the humor in the situation, however small it might be. You might be surprised at how much lighter you feel. Remember, it's not about mocking yourself, but about finding the humor in our human imperfections. Laughing at yourself has benefits that extend beyond a momentary chuckle. It's a powerful tool in our self-improvement arsenal. with the capacity to transform our perspective on life and how we perceive ourselves. Consider stress reduction. It's no secret that laughter can diffuse tension. When we find humor in our own foibles and missteps, it's like releasing a pressure valve, allowing us to let go of stress and embrace a lighter, more relaxed state of being. Next, let's talk about mood improvement. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, our body's natural feel-good chemicals. When we laugh at ourselves, we're essentially giving ourselves a mini mood boost, a spark of joy that can brighten even the cloudiest of days. But perhaps most importantly, laughing at oneself enhances overall well-being. It fosters self-compassion, teaching us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we'd extend to a good friend. Laughing at yourself fosters a positive outlook on life and bolsters your self-confidence. So, are you ready to laugh your way to improved self-esteem? Today, we've explored the power of laughter and its remarkable ability to enhance self-acceptance and self-confidence. We've learned that recognizing our strengths and weaknesses and embracing them as a part of who we are is the first step toward developing a positive self-image. We've also discovered how humor can be a valuable tool in challenging negative self-talk. When we stumble upon negative thoughts about ourselves, we've seen the importance of finding the humor in the situation, transforming it into a source of laughter rather than a cause for self-criticism. Moreover, we've delved into the numerous benefits of laughing at ourselves. A hearty laugh can not only reduce stress and boost our mood, but it also enhances our overall well-being. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, so don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. Thanks for joining us on this journey of self-discovery.